my gosh, can you guys imagine? You invite all your friends over for dinner, you promise them a really impressive, mind-blowing meal, but there's one small problem, you don't cook.
What's wrong?
I'm freaking out because I promised my friend a huge, lavish, full-course meal and I might burn down the kitchen.
What? Okay, it's okay. I have a sister who can cook.
Why are you freaking out?
I don't know, it's hot and I'm freaking out for
Okay,
you. What?
alright.
Our sister is a celebrity chef, right?
How can I be so daft? Yes, Anis, right? I need help.
So you don't need to freak out.
Okay, yes.
It's time for you to be all calm and centered. Okay, so I'm going to call her for you.
Okay.
Right?
Sometimes it's just too easy to forget that Amira and Aisha actually have a celebrity chef sister. Because after all, there are 7 of them.
She is one of the youngest celebrity chefs here in Malaysia, possibly one of the most petite
Definitely.
as well, with 10 cooking shows under her belt. I'm in very, very good and able hands. So Anis, what are you going to show me today? What are we going to cook?
Well, I have something in mind because I know that you wanted something classy,
Yes.
easy. So I'm not going to torture you lah.
Okay.
So we're going to go look for the ingredients. Surprise her later actually.
Alright. We'll see.
Anis wanted to pursue education in psychology or journalism at first, but she finally accepted her true calling because the cooking DNA was just too strong to deny.
So I started learning how to bake at the
What, at
age
9?
of 7. I think.
7?
Yeah, because my mom would bring every one of us in the kitchen and sit us down and then ask her to help her. So baking is safe because you're not exposed to direct fire.
Yeah.
When I made the telur dadah, it was like a really big challenge because I had to switch on the
Make sure
stove.
you don't burn the house.
Yeah, and then okay, would I burn my hands? No. And then it turned out to be like a perfect fluffy telur dadah.
First attempt, 9 years old.
Tak hangit langsung. And then I was like,
Meant to be.
I can cook.
Yeah.
After the first telur dadah. So I just started.
Wow, then you moved on and here you are.
Yes.
And from that first telur dadah, she has evolved into a passionate chef who aims to share the simple nature of cooking and break the mindset that cooking is difficult.
Okay, so now we're getting potatoes. We need cayenne peppers. I know, I don't have the height.
That's cute.
Sea salt, it's not processed. They don't add any chemicals.
Although Anis started cooking even before she started attending school, it's not always a smooth ride for her.
Okay, you've cooked so many dishes before. Is there anything that's still a challenge to you? Any cuisine or any sort of, dish or ingredient?
Of course, a lot of chefs, even how good they are at a certain thing, there would be some kind of challenges for cuisines that they're not used to. And like Chinese cuisine, I'm not that good at it.
Why
because
not? What do you find so challenging?
the thing about Chinese cuisine is it requires a lot of skills, like cutting skills, and your cutting skills are amazing.
Another level, like
Another
the Japanese,
level, yes.
as I noticed.
Yeah, and then the cooking skills pull up like really, really quick and fast, and you need the high pressured stove, which I don't have at home, so I really get to practice on that. So I think I haven't really mastered that yet.
Okay, not yet.
Not yet.
We're cooking. What are we cooking?
It's a surprise lah.
Your
You have to
smile is so
wait,
sweet,
okay?
but it doesn't say anything.
Okay, cooking. It's all about being
Okay.
so be patient. Yeah, we need flour.
The marination. Okay.
Wow, chefs and their secrets, I tell you. I guess the first step to being a good culinary student is having patience. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see and maybe try to take a wild guess at a main course and a dessert. Well, now that we've got all the ingredients we need, it's time to tackle the kitchen. Will I make it this time?
So we're armed and we are ready for a big battle in the kitchen.
But the most vital and important ingredient that I found and picked up yesterday is anise.
Picked up.
She's going to prevent me from burning the kitchen, poisoning my guests, making sure that they get at least a decent meal.
Yeah, and if you don't do everything correctly or the way you're supposed to,
Okay.
I'll rotan you using this
Alright.
beautiful wooden spoon. Okay, we never used this before.
Very gara.
It's so
What is
cantik,
that?
ah.
I've never seen it.
Oh my! So when it's in your house.
Okay, what are we gonna do first?
Next on G-thang.
Never mind, I'll just put everything inside.
Anis wanted to help me conquer my nightmare of cooking in my own kitchen. So we headed straight to my place for a one-on-one cooking session.
we are making desserts first.
Ooh.
Okay, because it's gonna take a while for us to bake and to let it set. And based on the ingredients I've got here, we're making sticky pudding. These are the ingredients we need for the pudding and butterscotch sauce. About 500 grams of dates, 3 cups of water.
Okay.
So you add in the dates, and once it's boiling, you add in the bicarbonate soda. If you just boil it with water, you'll still have some parts that are still quite chewy. So now, while waiting for that to boil, we need to beat some things. We need to beat the butter with the sugar.
All right.
And now we're beating 250 grams of butter with 3 cups of brown sugar, soft brown sugar. So even in the butterscotch sauce, we have to add a little bit of salt so that we have a balanced flavor. So this, when the dates are all like mushy,
Okay, so they are coming apart already. Okay.
so you can add in your bicarbonate soda.
So different people have different philosophies in the kitchen, what they think cooking is. So what's cooking to you?
To me, it's a form of therapy.
Why do you think that is? Is it because you're thinking of nothing else but what you're creating, and at the end, you get to share it with everyone?
It's just a feeling that, it's this satisfaction feeling.
And we get to benefit, a lot of other people get to benefit from it. Okay, so our dates are done.
Okay, so now
Beautiful texture of, okay, it doesn't look too pretty right now, but trust me, it's gonna be beautiful
you
in
just
your
need
mouth.
to cool it down a little.
Okay.
Okay, and then you need to add eggs in the mixture. So you
in
need to
this.
start the mixer.
Okay, my mom always does this. She's like, never mind, I'll just put everything inside.
Oh, if you do that, then it will split.
One by one, guys.
Okay.
Okay,
So once it's mixed, we can add a little bit of flour so you can alternate.
Yeah.
So that you get like a smooth consistency. If not, it might clump.
Lumpy.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all to ensure a smooth batter, yeah? Okay.
The final step to completing the batter is to mix in the cooked dates. And according to Anis, it is important to keep mixing everything together at this stage because the hot dates might actually cook the batter if it's left alone.
Okay, it's done.
Nice.
Okay, so now we have to heat our oven at 180 degrees.
And for how long?
30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes to 40 minutes.
Alright.
And then put the batter in the mold.
You have put flour in this
Butter and flour, yes.
so it doesn't stick, is it? Okay. A lot of cooks, I would say, because they aim to open their own restaurant eventually and stuff. So I find that some are very secretive with their recipes, but you just post them on your blog, your show, you showcase it and all. Why is that?
Okay, one, because I started doing TV and I wouldn't want people to, try my recipe and say, hey, why tak jadi? Why is it not like this? Why is it not like the one she made on TV? Because I want people to try it and feel happy and feel like, hey, I can do this. And actually be satisfied with the results they get. If you give them fake recipe and then it might not look like, what you did, or it might not taste, obviously it won't taste the way the ones that you made.
Or look as nice,
Yeah, and I feel like it's sad and it shouldn't be that way.
And because of her generosity in sharing her cooking methods, amateurs like me can finally attempt cooking without poisoning our guests. She also taught me new tricks and techniques like baking this pudding in a tray of water.
Why do we do this?
Or steam bake. Because you want it to be baked, but at the same time you want it to be steamed. So it's like a dual cooking method.
And we're making a butterscotch
Sauce.
sauce.
Yes. To actually make butterscotch sauce would cost you a lot of money. because you would actually need to use cooking cream, and cooking cream is very, very expensive. So I would usually try to localize it by using ingredients that are available anywhere. So what I'm using is the evaporated milk. To get the beautiful butterscotch consistency, I add some cornstarch to thicken it. Okay, I'm gonna add in the soft brown sugar.
Okay.
Like about a cup.
Okay, and we just keep on stirring it at this point, right?
Okay, we have to add a little bit of salt.
And what's that
Like I
salt?
said just now, to have the balanced flavor. Okay, so now you have like the smooth consistency, look at that.
Okay.
Then only you can add in your milk, your evaporated milk, or if you want to use cream, you can use cream as well. Okay, whenever you want to use a thickening agent in anything, you want to thicken any sauce or whatever, it's important for you to make sure that your sauce is boiling before you add any thickening agents.
Okay.
Because if not, it would take a while and you will just keep on adding it.
Oh, and then too
in
much.
the end, it'll be like, you know, very clumpy and stuff. Okay, now we spit. I'm a working whisk.
This is just a prop.
Whisk.
Let's
Okay,
take this away.
okay. And then I'm gonna add in a little bit of cornstarch, okay?
Bit by bit.
Can you feel, is it thickening?
Slightly.
Okay.
Okay.
It's fine, love.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
And the cream will thicken it as well.
Yeah.
More.
And if you feel like you need a little bit more salt, you can just add a little bit more salt. Okay, let's try it. Okay, we can switch it off now. Okay.
Mmm. Can't believe this hand mixed it. Wow.
The pudding should be ready by the time we're done with the sauce. If it's fully baked, it should spring back to shape when you lightly press the center. Or you can also insert a toothpick and it should come out clean without any batter attached. Next on G-thang.
Oh, our guests are here.
If you're not into the traditional sangria, then this recipe is made for you. First, add half a cup of white sugar into a large pitcher. Next, pour 1 glass of orange juice and grape juice each. You can also replace the orange juice with any fruit juice of your choice. These two juices will act as the base of your mocktail. Then, add some of the freshest fruits into the mix, such as lemons, oranges, and apples. Stir everything until the sugar is completely dissolved. Now, just leave it to chill in the fridge and allow the juices to fully absorb the flavors from the fruits. Finally, fill in a glass of soda or seltzer water all the way to the brim of the pitcher just before serving. Soda is the best ingredient to add fizz and enhance the taste and texture of the mocktail. Mix everything together and serve the drink with a preferred garnish. Now you have a refreshing alternative to the classic drink on a hot day. And here comes the meat of the meal, except it's fish. For the entree, we're making grilled salmon with saffron cream sauce and garlic parsley potatoes.
So first we're gonna grill this salmon, and I don't want to put so many things on it because these are really beautiful fresh salmon, so we would like to keep it that way and preserve the actual flavor of the salmon.
Fish is really quite an easy meat to work with, right? Because it cooks fast.
Yeah, but you have to be careful because salmon or a few other fish are quite sensitive, so you can't overcook it because it will just be flaky and dry. So you have to cook it like the way you cook steak, like the way you grill steak. There's like a doneness, and salmon has to be medium well or medium rare.
Salmon has always been one of the most desirable fishes because of its oily flesh and skin, which keeps it moist, and its meaty texture, which will satisfy even the most carnivorous of guests. It also gets extra brownie points for being filled with omega-3 fatty acids, which is great for the immune system, circulation, and the heart.
When you're grilling salmon, it's important that you put the skin first.
And how long are we cooking them for?
Just a few minutes. I think about, because this is not that big, so it takes about 4 to 5 minutes.
Some experts refer to salmon as the most forgiving and idiot-proof fish to cook, but it's so easy to obtain raw or smoked salmon at the supermarket that most of us seldom cook this at home. It's also my first attempt at this, so fingers crossed.
Make sure that it's 1/3 done before you flip it.
Okay, no regrets. You can't go back and do it again. It'll just spoil it.
Okay, so we're gonna make the sauce now.
Okay, what do we do?
So I've got some leeks, okay, that I've sliced thinly, which I'm just gonna add in the pan that we used to grill our salmon just now.
When you cook in your own time, do you like help in the kitchen? Because I know some people, just don't touch everything. It's my space. Or you're spoiling
I enjoy
stuff.
having the people in the kitchen.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The more, the merrier, or?
Yeah, I am quite bossy.
But you still enjoy the help.
Really enjoy, having my sisters around.
Anis believes that there are no limitations in the culinary arts and believes that there's always room for improvement for her as a chef. She strives to expand her palate and create fusion recipes by keeping herself updated with the latest culinary methods and news.
Okay, the asparagus.
Okay, wait, let me just put this aside.
Oh, our guests are here.
Hey, enter if you dare. Hi,
You guys look so gorgeous. Group hug. Thank you. I'm so busuk. Let me change first. I'm always yummy. I hope you guys are hungry.
Yes, we are.
Okay, sit down first. I'll be serving you guys really shortly. I'll just get a change
done?
first. Yeah, done.
Wait, ready?
Anis is slaving away in the kitchen. Your sisters are here already.
We're almost done, so we're pretty spot on with timing. But just to speed things up, Anis put me in charge of sauteing the potatoes while she takes care of the asparagus. She really makes cooking seem so easy because she introduces easy-to-follow methods with such enthusiasm. And without her, I think I would have spent like 10 hours in the kitchen and still end up with a few unidentified charred objects on the plate. Okay, I better go get changed quickly. More polished, but you don't have much time to do your usual makeup routine? Let me show you a quick fix that can be done with the least products in under 5 minutes. For starters, choose your favorite bright lipstick. Melt the color on the back of your hand and surprise, surprise, you can actually use this as a cream blush. Just dab one dot on each cheek and blend the color with your finger. Cream blush gives you a more natural flush. Then, apply the same color on your lips. See how this instantly brings color to my face? Moving on to the eyes, pick a light shimmery eyeshadow and apply it straight to your eyelids. The glitter particles will brighten up your eyes straight away. Next, sticking to the multi-purpose theme, the same eyeshadow can also be used as a highlighter. Accentuate the high points of your face with this shimmery color. Now, coat your spidery lashes with some mascara to make you look more awake. To make your lashes look fuller, there's a trick called tight lining, which is lining your upper waterline. It's actually really easy. Just look down on a mirror, point the pencil upwards, and carefully fill in the roots of your lashes. If you're looking for a quick method to get your messy hair out of your face, this is what you do. Comb through your hair with your fingers and gather it into a high ponytail. Don't worry about it being too neat as long as there's no random pieces falling out. Then, secure your hair with an elastic band and pull it down towards the front. Again, just keep it messy. Next, tease a few sections of the ponytail by combing downwards with 2 fingers and style it however you like. This step will create more volume in your hair. Now, you have a perfectly messy ponytail with no hair products involved. Finally, just put on a bold statement necklace to add some spice to your outfit. And you're done! From makeup to hair to fashion, I promise you that this quick fix will take no longer than 5 minutes. Go ahead, try it for yourself.
Dig in, guys.
So good.
Yeah,
That's because I made it all by myself.
Really?
I'm just kidding, of course. Alice did most of
I'm so
it.
surprised to tell them that I helped you watch the dishes.
She was my secret ingredient, my lethal weapon.
Oh my god.
Let's try this.
Yes.
This is good.
Thank you, thank you. It's all Agnes. Is there such a thing as spending too much time with your sisters?
No, I don't think so. Is there any?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know, sometimes
Why do you think I'm here?
Really?
Because you know, with my
Why
brothers,
do you think I'm more than willing to be here? It's so that I don't have to
I
be
need really? Oh my God, look at her.
the whole day, right? I know, right? But what's the best thing about having sisters? Because I've never had sisters.
Getting to share a lot of things, not just clothes. But you know, if you have problems or you need some new ideas, you know, my sisters are very, I mean, I'm lucky, all my sisters are smart.
Yeah. Adele.
See?
Same bloodline.
Right,
Yes.
same bloodline.
Genes. Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, and you know, getting to pick their brains once in a while is kind of nice. You know,
Yeah.
knowing that whatever happened is still there for you. And yeah, I consider myself to be blessed. I have a lot of sisters.
We're all very good.
7 times over. And now no meal is complete without.
Dessert.
Oh my God, that's more.
I'm so full of it.
There's always space for dessert, girl.
Okay. Oh my god, this looks so good. It looks
There
so
goes
good.
nothing.
It smells so nice.
I think it was the mixing I did earlier that made it.
Yeah, definitely.
Good, right?
The texture and the flavor is really
So
good.
fat.
And the sauce.
Good.
It's
So fat. I'm so fat because you feed me this kind of stuff.
Okay, it's alright. Tomorrow we shall work out more.
It's all about balance, right?
From what I saw, the best thing about having a sister is that there's always someone who gets it, someone who gets you. You'll always have a shoulder to cry on, an ever-ready closet full of clothes if you're bored of your own, and a partner in crime, sort of like a soulmate bound to you by blood. Now, I might not have a sister myself, so being an honorary member of the Dream Sisters just for that moment was definitely one of my wildest dreams come true.
Did you guys call your other sister?
No. What's that?
It's weird.
Maybe the neighbors.
Next week on G-thang.
Once upon a time, charity shouldn't just stop at humans. No English at all.
I see the miracle hand.
What should we call this story?